There was once a time when Vanessa Hudgens was destined to be everywhere. She had the look, the talent, the voice, and the full power of Disney behind her. If Zac Efron was the golden boy from High School Musical, Vanessa Hudgens was the golden girl. But Hollywood is fickle, and as fast as Vanessa rose to fame, she seemed to vanish from A-list conversations. Today, we're left asking, why did Hollywood forget about Vanessa Hudgens? When High School Musical premiered in 2006, Vanessa Hudgens was catapulted into stardom overnight. She wasn't just Gabriella Montez, Troy Bolton's love interest. She was a household name. Disney leaned into her image as the sweet, wholesome girl next door. She released music albums, she toured with Disney and became a fashion icon for teens across the world. But unlike Zac, whose charm translated easily into leading man roles, Vanessa's next steps were a little trickier. I'd also like to have a side note here on just how amazing High School Musical was and how well that was cast. When I was young, I had the biggest crush on Vanessa Hudgens. But moving on, back to the deep dive. People like Zac Efron went on to be huge. Vanessa, leading woman, just kind of disappeared, but she had struggles at this time that Zac didn't have. In 2007 and again in 2009, Vanessa was at the centre of scandals when her private, intimate photos were leaked online. This was the time when celebrities' personal images really started becoming like a leakable thing on the internet, and Vanessa Hudgens was one of the first victims of this. Now, if Vanessa was an adult actress, the leaks would have been a violation. But for a Disney star, it was completely career destroying. The whole thing about Disney is that they build these idols up to look a certain way and to fit into a box, and that box is wholesome family vibe, right? Vanessa was supposed to be the good girl. So for these photos to get leaked, her personal life became like she'd already destroyed the image of wholesomeness in the eyes of Disney. So they weren't about to go casting her in anything else. They kept her on for the sequels, but believe me, from 2007 onwards, Disney was done with Vanessa. These leaked photos ruined her career. The irony here is male stars rarely face the same long-term consequences. For Vanessa, the scandals stuck. Hollywood's double standards became very clear. Men can get caught up in this kind of scandal and continue to have a career. Women, career ending. It's crazy, and it's been a long time since 2007, but we still see this similar double standard in Hollywood. It's something that we really should keep an eye out for. After High School Musical ended, Vanessa tried to break into more adult roles. She took risks. She had already ruined the wholesome image of herself, so she might as well go for those adult roles earlier on in her career, which she did with Spring Breakers in 2012. It showed her in a shocking new light. It was gritty, edgy, and she got real praise for her performance. I did not love the film. I thought it was pretty whack. But that's just a personal opinion. I know a lot of people did like it. Either way, what we can agree on is it was Vanessa Hudgens in a whole new light. She had went quiet after High School Musical for about 5 years and then came back with this. Part of the problem wasn't just Vanessa, it was timing. Hollywood has a way of cycling through starlets, and by the 2010s, attention had shifted to a new wave of young actresses. Zendaya, Florence Pugh, Anna Taylor-Joy, all people who would take on the roles that would be the roles that Vanessa would have got if Vanessa was younger and had a more stable image. Vanessa never got that one big adult role or franchise to carry her forward. Spring Breakers might have been good, but it was never mind-blowing. It was never like crazy good. Without that, Vanessa slipped into a strange Hollywood purgatory. She was too famous to disappear and slip away, but she was not famous enough to stay relevant. Today, Vanessa Hudgens is still working. She's found a niche in Netflix holiday movies, things like the Princess Switch series. She's hosted award shows, she's appeared on Broadway, and she's built a strong presence on social media. But compared to the stardom she once had, it feels like Hollywood has moved on. So many people have never even seen the Princess Switch. If you're one of these people who has seen the Princess Switch, let me know in the comments below, because that film, or the whole series of those films, are brilliant. I honestly think, I know they're like Hallmark styled films and they're very tacky and they're very cringy, but I sincerely think it's some of Vanessa's best work beyond High School Musical, and they should really get some more credit for what they are, because they're brilliant. And if you've not watched it, please do add it to your watch list. So why did Hollywood forget her? The truth is, Vanessa Hudgens didn't fall. She was failed by an industry that punishes women for scandals whilst excusing men, that pushes actresses into narrow boxes, and that constantly looks for the next shiny new thing. She may not be Hollywood's golden girl anymore, but for millions of fans who grew up with her, Vanessa will always be unforgettable. That's the true story of this. I mean, take a close look at that title. It's not why did the people forget about Vanessa Hudgens, it's why did Hollywood forget about Vanessa Hudgens. It's a direct statement to the industry, not the people, because we never did. People who are my age, people who grew up watching High School Musical, will always remember Vanessa Hudgens and always liked her, and will always wonder why her career failed when she was a good actor and she had everything going for her. When the truth is something as fickle as the point that in 2007 somebody leaked an inappropriate photo of her and Hollywood took that as a sign to move on to the next thing. It's a Hollywood problem, not an us problem. With that being said, the career of Zac Efron also took a bit of a dark turn, so I guess it could be a High School Musical problem. Now, I'm just working on a Zac Efron video right now. I'm going to post that. What day is it today? I'm going to post it in about 5 days. So if you want to see that Zac Efron video, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications or whatever you do. Or don't do any of that, but come back in 5 days because I'll have a Zac Efron video waiting for you.